why am I yelling? I'm just trying to sell me. I'm felling like a tree. Alright, listen, my voice is spitting. Detroit ain't where I live, bitch. Get the. Oh, goddamn, I can't spit shit. I just hop on this shit because I thought I was spitting good. But this shit that I spit right here sounds like fuck wood. Like what you even listen to while spitting, dude? I didn't do what I didn't do. So quit asking about what I didn't do. Did you even ask about shit? No, you didn't, dude. Oh man, I wish I could spit it true. Find the true north and do what it do. But I'm just screwing myself in the pooch. Why do people say screw in the pooch? That's like some bestiality level shit. And I'm pretty sure it's a fucking Caucasian idiom. Bunch of white idiots. I just the fucking say my piece while nobody even is listening. I just spit it when I rip it in. Don't give a shit if I'm motherfucking hopping like a frog, bitch. I'll rip it then. Yo, busting off the rivets when I listen in. I just write. Just put something down. Just type. Just get something out. It's all right. If it's not the best thing around, and it's better than sitting still and I'm making a sound. There was a time when I couldn't help but rhyme. My mind was so full of diamonds, I had to mine. I mean, if I couldn't find the time to write a rhyme, then I'd recite the rhyme so much I didn't even need to write it. I write entire songs in my head in afternoons. I make the beat saw with the program Fruity Loose, like brand new track, like every day or two. Damn it, when I look back, I just feel like a fool. So much potential. The words I could have penciled. I always believed in my eventual. But eventually, I need to open my eyes because people ain't gonna remember me for my fucking rhymes. But that's not why I rhyme, not for recognition. For the record, I can reconcile my vision with the recollection get from all my years of wisdom. Recognize when the song's gonna blow or isn't. Yeah, right now, like I got precognition, but I guess that's just a prerequisition. Cause the respect I get in this game is a wretched pittance compared to other rappers in my lane in my same division. And I say same division like I'm even placed in one. No, not in any place, in any race. Cause anybody in this game, cause ain't nobody know my name. I released 68 fucking songs in a month to YouTube to absolute zero acclaim. You know how like when you get so few views that you pretty well know that all the views are you. So what do? You stare at your screen a little confused, wondering what in the hell did I do that I should have garnered so little views? You ever ask yourself a question but you already know the answer, but you refuse to know the answer. So you make up answers because you hate the answer. You hate yourself because it ain't the answer. No, it's just a lie, it's just a ball of cancer. And then one day you feel your balls and say, wait, do I have cancer? What? Just me? And the sick thing is to make up the stupid fantasy about, well, if I'm sick, I'll just drop everything to pursue the stupid dream I've had since I was 13. Really, man, how's that been working? What? Too busy working? No shit, Sherlock. It isn't a sure thing, but it's the one thing that I still have when nothing else is working. And right now, nothing else is working. Nothing is the sure thing. My are still hurting. Went to the fucking doctor, and they said they didn't see my name on the list, so I didn't get seen about no surgery. God damn. The words I'm working in ain't even making sense. I'm fucking hurting. But it is what it is. Your lady's hurting for squirting jizz in the bitch and made her have some kids. Mm. I think I understand histories. I've been thinking about it a lot. You know, church, reading a lot of books of faith. It all started out when I started writing, and the idea of editing and writing different characters with completely different points of view. I said, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of research on human nature. And I started off with a very atheistic viewpoint of how I wanted to write the story. I really didn't want to involve God. I just wanted to write my crazy sci-fi story, and I wanted to understand human nature. So I started buying books about human nature and psychology, and the more I studied it, um, the more it started leading me to the books of faith. First, I checked out Greek mythology, which I've always been a fan of, and I started to understand that the whole pantheon of gods was an attempt to describe the human condition. Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe there were real people that got mythologized over time. I don't know. Damn it, they don't got breakfast no more. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just trying to order in line.
What the McDonald's will you be using your mailbox today?
No, thank you. Do y'all still have breakfast or is it just lunch now?
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Will you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was asking if y'all still have breakfast or we're just doing lunch now.
Just lunch. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Let me get two plain cheeseburgers and uh, two quarter pounders with cheese and two large fries, and that'd be it.
All right. So I got two quarter pounders with two cheeseburgers, plains, and two large fries. Sounds correct?
Yeah,
All right. 23.48.
thank you.
Thank you.
Man, two people still watching. I don't know if you popped in whenever I was talking about uh, faith and Greek mythology and whatnot, but I can keep on going down that rabbit hole. So the rabbit hole goes after I discovered the Greek mythology was an attempt to describe the human condition, or at least that's how I was reading it. I started going deeper into the Bible and religious thinking, and then I stumbled across Jordan Peterson, and man, his description of the biblical stories in a scientific manner was outrageous. Yeah, thank you. And what Jordan Peterson showed me was that there was a way to look at Christian faith through a science lens, which I didn't think was possible before. And then I started getting into Christianity more. And, I invited Jesus back into my life, opened my heart to him, and asked for guidance and wisdom in everything I do. And I just kept digging, though. And I just about turned myself away from Christianity whenever I started going down the rabbit hole of the mysteries, the mystery teachings, and the mystery schools, and what it meant and um, what it did to the followers of the faith. And like I said, I almost went away from it because what they did to kids in the ancient times, how they used them as vessels to carry drugs, and uh, but I had to step back and look at it from a different direction because you can't judge the past through today. Hey, thank you. You can't really judge the past through today's lens because, well, the past, they're still figuring out what was right and wrong, right? I mean, that's what a big for me, that's what I always appreciated about Christianity because, Greek mythology, although the stories are awesome, very intriguing, and, you know, it's like they speak to the soul in a way because the truths you get from the Greek world, I mean, it travels through the generations. You could say the same about the Bible. But damn it, I'm gonna have to pop off this live for a second unless it keeps on. All right, I'm back. So anyway, back to the mysteries. I thought it was kind of fucked up at first when I heard about what the mysteries really were, what they were really doing, and how they were. I mean, it was genius at the same time, but it's fucked up. But that's how the ancient world was. It's just how it was, and doesn't really take away from the message because, like I was saying, Greek mythology, yeah, it really spoke to my soul when I would read about it, and I knew that they were describing the human condition through their stories. And when I started looking at the biblical narrative, it was more about how you should go through your life, how you're going to be able to come out on the other side and still look at yourself with pride, right? So even though pride's the first of the seven deadly sins. Anyway, not to go into that subject. What I started to discover about the mysteries that really blew my mind is whenever I was also looking into near death experience. I watched a podcast with a gentleman that studied millions of near death experiences all over the world and the similarities and the things he was saying about how uh, after a near death experience, you no longer fear death. Because you know it's on the other side. You literally leave your body, your brain is dead, and people have memories looking above their body and seeing themselves, even traveling away from their body and hearing a conversation of friends and then relaying that back to them whenever they were revived and it being 100% accurate. I mean, it's crazy, right? Well, when I discovered, or at least my theory, because I mean, obviously nobody was there, all we got is writings. My theory about the mystery schools is this was the mystery teachings was an inducement of near death experience. That's what I believe. I think they use snake venom to kill you, damn near at least, and they use the vessels drugs all their life to the antidote to save you and bring you back, thus giving you that near death experience. And everybody that had the mystery teaching no longer feared death afterwards. It started sounding like the mystery teachings, to me at least, was a rite of passage through near death experience. I mean, I might be wrong, of course. Anybody could be wrong. All knowledge is just something some dude said, right? Some dude said once upon a time. History is just his story, right? Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Too bad I can't read what everybody's saying while I'm driving. I promise when I stop, I'll take a moment to go through all the messages. But when I said this shit, I see that people messaged you. All right, I'm about to start going down a rhyming rabbit hole, so I'm about to find the rabbit, pull it out the hole of the hat just to go. Look at that, bro. Like I like to rap and I like to learn. And if I can mix up the rapping and the learning and the verbs and adverbs and pronouns and pronounce them profoundly on a fucking vid, then I do what I did and I'll screw that bitch until she pops up a few kids, right? I just gotta spit to the day I don't live. That's legit. grip a hold of life and hold on as tight as you can live. And I might spit shit this tight, but actually, I don't say shit that's more than mid. At least a freestyle, anyway. When I sit down and write out a rhyme, is fucking miles ahead of what I'm saying right here today. It's hard to spit lines with complex syllable rhymes that combine and shit. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that rhyme, so I'll quit. But I can't quit. I gotta keep on rhyming this shit because I can't quit rhyming until the climate just quits, and then there ain't no fucking oxygen for nobody else to live. Hopefully, we'll advance enough to where we're living on other planets and stuff. Maybe we'll go deep underground until our skin turns gray and rough, and our eyes grow wide, and now we look like the Greys. What the fuck? Are the Greys just future us? All these conspiracy theories I keep watching's got me fucking scratching my noggin and wondering what's actually happening. Will I ever understand it? Will I ever understand the greatest mysteries? Maybe when I'm no longer on this planet. Maybe if I ever have my own near death experience. But they say if you commit suicide and it's a near death experience, when you come back, you commit suicide again. You never want to because you know that you're on this earth for a purpose. You know that you were wrong into thinking that you were worthless. So I keep that close to my soul whenever I feel those urges. Because I ain't gonna lie, all my life, I felt those urges. And I just hide within my pride. Never let anybody see that in my own mind I feel like I'm just worthless. Alright, I'm parked. Let's read. Let's read. Hi, hello. Why are you ordering while on live stream? Just curious. I felt like live streaming while I'm driving. So whenever I get to the drive through and order, I'm still live streaming because I'm live drive streaming. Yeah, that's what I do. English or Spanish? English. No, don't read it. Hello. Read it. Hello, matey. We are the past of tomorrow's present. We always figure it out. We're always figuring it out. Man, I can't read today. Um, what the Sigma? James Frank. Please say what the Sigma? I don't know. All right, that was fun. To the two people still watching, appreciate you sticking around. But I'm about to pop out of the car and go in the house, mound down on some fucking food, some McDonald's that I found at the McDonald's store.